Graphic design students are getting ready for this weekend's Art Expo auction at the Fort. It's an exciting event for students like 24-year-old Bryce
I've wasted my education.
Education is never a waste. And besides, if you hadn't followed her path here, we would never have met.
Molly's Veil follows the life of Charlotte Whitten, a political activist from the early 19th century. Local writer and actress Sharon Bezier was drawn to Whitten and researched her for 5 years before writing the play.
I didn't know who Charlotte Whitten was, and she was very intriguing as a political figure and as a force of nature, and I thought this really showed another side of her, and I thought right away that created an interesting dynamic that could be quite theatrical.
Whitten wrote letters before her death, detailing her private life, which included a 30-year-long relationship with a woman.
I believe that the reason she left them was because she wanted people to know about this relationship that she had with Margaret, and you know, at the time of her death, I don't think she felt people were ready to accept and acknowledge it.
The world premiere of Molly's Veil is tonight at 8 p.m. at the Prairie Theatre Exchange in Portage Place. Tickets for students are only $19.25, or if you arrive a half an hour early, it'll only set you back $11 with a valid student ID. For Live at 5, I'm Shannon Martin.
Slushy, wet, and dirty streets are a reality for Winnipeggers this time of year, as the first day of spring approaches. But instead of warm weather for the change in season, Environment Canada is forecasting less than perfect spring conditions. Meteorologist Dale Marcinski predicts the cooler weather will continue, warning Winnipeggers not to pack up their winter parkas just yet.
The spring looks like it's going to start off fairly cool. We are into a cool air mass right now that's going to keep a temperature somewhat below normal. We are getting up to where normal temperatures should be about -1 or 0 during the day, and we're going to be cooler than that through the weekend and through, it looks like, most of next week.
Spring may be days away, but it doesn't mean warm weather yet for Winnipeggers. It means slushy streets, dirty cars, and puddles like this one. But many local businesses are taking advantage of the wet conditions. The Chamois on Waverly Boulevard sees many motorists venture through their doors as the season changes.
The spring, until the roads start to dry off, it's a little slower, but as soon as they dry off, we tend to get very busy off the hop. Like, first day they're dry, it's just extremely busy.
But it may be a while until the streets are dry enough for a wash. All of the snow on the ground is keeping the temperatures down.
Temperatures are going to you're not going to get a whole bunch above freezing as long as there's snow on the ground, but as the snow starts to disappear, we'll start to see quite a bit of a warm-up.
Alana Pona, Live at 5.
Good evening and welcome to Live at 5. It's Thursday, March 31st. I'm Jean-Marc Prévost.
And I'm Shannon Martin. Thanks for joining us.
Good news if those pesky potholes are taking a toll on your vehicle this spring. City Hall announced a new plan yesterday to target those unwanted road craters. Alana Pona reports.
Now we know how the city is dealing with potholes, but what can you do as a driver? We have Live at 5 team coverage tonight as Alyssa Dealey tells you the dangers of hitting a pothole and what you can do to avoid it.
Chelsea Bozzoli joins us now live from the atrium. And Chelsea, are you one of the lucky ones who actually will be traveling this year?
Game 3 in Moose Jaw resembled a prison brawl more than a hockey game.
The province is looking beautiful as the day progresses.
Jean-Marc, if you're looking to go further than Regina or anywhere, a small town like that, right now Eastern Europe and Southeast Asia are the hot places, and they're also very cheap for students.
Alana Pona, Live at 5.
Julie Horrible. I'm Elizabeth Soto. I'm Carly Flint-Murphy.
I'm Jared Story.
Chad Scarsbrook, Live at 5.
For Live at 5, I'm Jean-Marc Prévost.
And I'm Shannon Martin, and I'm tearing up. Thank you.